Congratulations, Player 72. You are the winner of Squid Game.
All right, well, congratulations on winning season 2 of Squid Game, The Challenge.
Thank you.
How surreal have these last 24 hours been?
Honestly, it feels really interesting because like I've known for so long.
Right.
But now everyone knows, so I feel like weird because I think like people, still need to keep the secret, but it's like, no, it's out and now everyone knows. So it's been exciting to see like everyone hitting me up, especially my family who had no idea, being like, what the actual?
I mean, how did you keep this a secret for so long?
I mean, I was blessed to be able to tell my mom, dad, and brother. They allowed me that because I'm so close to them, and my brother was also on the show.
What does this prize money mean to you?
This prize money, and I kept saying this like during the show, but it's like, this is not just like winning and like I'm rich and it's lit and like boats and shopping. It's changing our lineage. It's changing like our financial lineage. I feel like we've never had money like this in my family, and you know, my dad grew up in Barahona, which is a very poor town where he's from, and my mom grew up, you know, and not rich, and we moved here into this country like with the American dream, and this is a really fun way to have an American dream because like if anyone asks me how did I make money, I'm like, oh yeah, I went on Squid Game. Like, girl, you're so random. It just feels amazing that like, you know, I think about the women that came before me and like they had to take care of people or like grew up in poverty and stayed in the cycle of poverty, but I had the choice to like, you know, move to this country, go to college, become a model, and now go on Squid Game and become rich. Like, I'm so random. And I'm so excited for like whoever comes after me. Like if I decide to have kids, like how awesome. Like we're just gonna keep getting freer and like, yeah, it's exciting to see also more Black millionaires.
Yeah.
And Latina millionaires, just repping people.
Oh, that's amazing. What is the first thing though that you do want to purchase for yourself for fun?
Yeah, I want like a all access Broadway thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just go to any Broadway show I want. I don't know if that exists, or maybe I'm paying for Broadway tickets all the time. I definitely want to, you know, get a boob job. And I think, I mean, for me, it's like I kind of want to live a very similar life that I'm living right now and get used to what it's like to have investments and stuff like that. So I think for the most part, I'm going to keep it really like normal.
I am about to win Squid Game.
When you did realize you were winning this last challenge, how shocked were you? What was going through your mind?
I knew I was gonna win the moment they announced the game. Red Light Green Light is my game. I grew up playing it in Dominican Republic all the time, and my brother and I were so excited to play it, but it never came up because usually play it at the beginning. So when I was the last one standing, I was like, it felt like I felt a peace. Like you could tell I was crying because I was like, this was what it was supposed to be.
It was neck and neck there at the end with Rio too.
Yeah.
I mean, she got injured at the very last minute.
Yeah, she got injured.
Something's wrong. I felt a pop.
So how dramatic was that moment? She's now spoken about it a little bit herself and said that she tore her Achilles.
Yes.
So what went down?
So we were running. Obviously, we were neck to neck. I was ahead of her. And so when she did fall, I didn't see it. All I heard was called medic. And I was like, medic? And obviously, you can't move because they're like, you will get eliminated. So I'm like, I'm scared. I'm like looking around. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And then they like told me to relax and they taped my feet, took me away. So I didn't know what happened to her like injury-wise for a while. And you know, I'm glad she's doing better now and recovering. It was very hard to hear that because we both wanted to be the last one standing. So it was like, it was bittersweet because like I was so excited that it was between her and me, but also it was kind of sad that like she got injured, and I'm hoping for the best recovery and, you know, more opportunities for her to come.
Yeah. Are you still in touch? Because you guys seem to get
Yeah,
pretty
we just
close.
saw each other this weekend and like we partied last night to celebrate.
Oh, good. What was going through your head when Steven got eliminated? Because you know everyone felt a type of way about him.
When Steven I feel like by the point that we played the last game, we were like, fine, like, you know, we were just like, let's focus on our own paths. But when he did fall, there was a part of me that was a little excited.
I mean-
Because I was like, you know, something about him falling into it was just like poetic. But you know, it was like shocking. Like I was shocked. I was like, no way, he just fell. Because I was like, he was so ahead of us. And I always said, I was like, this game is not about speed, it's about stillness. And I practice stillness all the time. And so when I knew the moment we were gonna play that game also that Steven was not gonna win because he is very hyper. So, I mean, it was like satisfying, but like, sad that he didn't win $4 million. Sucks.
Already a millionaire. I mean, it's tough. Now, we got to talk about your brother for a second because the internet is thirsting
Oh
over
no! I knew this was gonna happen.
him. How shocked are you by that reaction?
I'm not shocked. My brother, literally, like, ever since I was a kid, all the girls in my class will always want my brother. And it's actually really annoying because my brother has no bad angles. So seeing it, and I look so crazy in every shot, and then he's like, oh, Perla, stay in the competition. It's like, bro, please. So I've been getting DMs about my brother and being like, where's Jeffrey? Where's Jeffrey? I'm like, guys, I won. It's me.
So the people know at home, is he single?
My brother is not single. He's been dating his girlfriend for 4 years. Yeah, but you know, she's awesome. So sorry, guys. She'll beat you up.
On the record, there we have it. Trinity self-eliminating.
Player 72. Pass.
What was going through your head during that moment?
It was an interesting feeling because obviously I think
1,000 times over.
I love Trinity and I think he's a great person. So I wanted him to play the game and like give himself the opportunity to make it to the final. Like Vanessa and I had the worst spots in the dinner scene because I was 4 and she was 5. But Trinity is such a great person. It's like, no, let's play the game. But at the same time, I knew he was not gonna budge. He was so tired of seeing people that he got to know and like love their stories to see them get eliminated. And I think us being the last 5s, that he just was like, I've been with you guys the longest, and now it's just even harder to like compete against you guys. And I think him seeing the 3 women after him, he is just too good. It's just there's nothing to say about that, but he's just too good.
The mingle challenge was so hard to watch because of the way everything went down.
Last 4. Come on, let's go.
Come on, Nat.
Hey, come on, no, please, come on.
You come here.
Yo, come here, come on.
That's when you really see the relationships, how deep they might be. What was it like to be experiencing running in between those rooms?
Oh gosh, Mingle was, I will say our Mingle alliance was the best one. And I think that's why like you saw us running around, but we had the best strategy. We had numbers for everybody. And so in that sense, like we knew we were okay, but you know, you never know if you could lose somebody at any moment and you had to like re-strategize. I think what was stressful is like running into a room and then seeing people through the peephole getting eliminated, like friends. And then at the end to find out I had to play my brother. Because everyone's like asking like, oh, it was the Mingle ending stage. And it was like, no, like we literally were like, we're not playing this game anymore. We're so like tired, we're pissed, like we're so like anxious. People were, like I was crying. My brother cried in Mingle. They didn't show it, but he cried in Mingle.
No one play.
Everybody hold hands. We're not playing. Hold hands.
Everyone hold hands.
We're not playing.
When we were like, we're not playing anymore, we were like, well, if all of us stop playing, then they have to stop the game and like we can just go back to the dorm. So we just was like, we're not playing. But I, you know, being a team player, like I also said to Jeffrey, I was like, well, if they do call 2, because at the end of the day, the front man does what he wants to do, we do have to run. And then they were like, grab hands, and then the doors open.
Gonna go down in Squid Game challenge history
yeah,
for sure.
Our rebellion.
I want to get into some logistics for the fans at home, like slides and ladders. It looks so scary going down the wrong slide. What is at the bottom? How deep is that fall? Do you know?
Well, I didn't take the wrong slide, so sorry, Zoe. Thank you. They posted a behind the scenes, and it's like a slide that leads into and you fall on a mat, I think. But taking the slide even to the back to the game was scary. Like one time I was like, woof. I took so many slides. Mackenzie and I took very, very much like 10 slides.
Yeah, it was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was hard to watch for me.
When you aren't competing in challenges, what did you guys do to pass the time?
Oh my God, we played catch. Like we'll take the sock. We had socks in the bathroom and we would make balls and throw it. I was leading a lot of theater games. I was a theater girl. We talked smack. We talked about cute things and got to know each other. It was really like, it was a really human experience though, and like it really brought me back to like, oh my god, it actually is so enjoyable not having your phone and like getting to know people. So it was a very human experience, and like that was like one of the coolest parts about Squid Game.
And the food. When we see you guys eating those little tins, eating out of the tins, are you just eating that, or is there other food that you guys are being fed?
That was our food.
What was the average tin meal?
The best meal was spam, rice, and an egg and a bread. That was like, and kimchi I think we had. That was like that was the day of the scratch off. And I was like, I'm eating this. The food was, we got our calories in. But the worst thing was the porridge in the morning. It was literally like oatmeal with water. Like, it was disgusting.
And obviously you never had to die, but did you have your death moment planned out in case you ever did?
Like, I knew I was gonna die in a Shakespearean death, but like, I just was like, it was just not gonna happen. It didn't make sense. I never walked into a game room and said, this is where I'm gonna die. I was like, this is not gonna happen. But if I did, it was gonna be a Shakespearean death, and just like,
as dramatic as can be.
I would have cried my way out. Because that's what I'm known for in the show.
How long do these challenges take to complete?
Like slides and ladders, I swear to God, was like 10 hours. Like it was, I might be wrong, but it felt like eternity. The quickest game was probably like red light, green light, or shuffleboard, but everything else was like more than 6 hours. Wow. Yeah, so it was not only where you're stressed out, but it's also like you're tired and you don't sleep best, and like you get woken up with like loud music, so you're irritated.
Attention players. This is your wake-up call.
Yeah. How'd you guys get woken up?
With the loud ass, I forgot how the song went, but it's like
the Squid Game song?
Yeah, like, it's like the one that they wake you up in the show. Yeah, it was every morning. It was like, I felt like I slept like 3 hours, and they were like, yeah, it was crazy.
Oh,
we were in it was very immersive, like very.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you do it all over again?
No.
Really?
Thankfully I won, so I feel like it's easier for me to say, but I think it was really tough.
Does winning a show like this make you want to do more reality competition shows like The Traitors, Survivor, Big Brother, any of that?
A lot of people have been saying to go to Traitors. We'll see. I feel like there's obviously the competitive side to me, and I feel like, I don't know, like it is a little addictive to be like, wait, okay, I did this, well, what's next? So maybe you'll see me in another show coming up.